Here's the Kazakh team in the call room. They're going to have to come out and face France for the bronze medal. And out they come. France out first, followed by Kazakhstan. You ever been to Kazakhstan?
No, have you?
Oh, many times.
For fencing?
No, for a job I had before.
Oh.
I was, my client was the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Kazakhstan and the President of Kazakhstan. It was really interesting, a lovely place. Okay, first up, team from France. For France, it is Paul ALLEGRE. Gaetan BILLA. Luidgi Middleton. And in reserve, it is Alexandre Bardenet. The team for Kazakhstan is Kirill, PROKHODOV, Vadim, SHARLAIMOV, Ruslan, KURBANOV, and in reserve, it is Elmir, ALIMZHANOV. Referees are Denis Ostrovsky of Estonia and Aleska Aguilar of Venezuela. So, France struggled against Hungary in the second semifinal. Kazakhstan had a big battle against Japan and losing by one hit.
After a huge lead. So I want to relate a personal story from the Athens Olympics where I was USA team captain. We were up 40-35 against Russia in the men's saber semis, and we lost 45-44. And it was against France, rather. It was against France, just brutal. The team went into a 2-hour mourning period, but then eventually came out of it. It was brutal. We, instead of fencing for gold, now we're fencing for fourth. And the way it happened after having that big lead, same happened here for Kazakhstan. And I lived it. You have to go through that mourning period, and eventually it's like putting water on a wilted flower. You come back to life, and let's see if Kazakhstan's able to come back to life.
Okay, it's Luidgi Middleton to open and close for France. KURBANOV will open for Kazakhstan. SHARLAIMOV will close. But interesting that that PROKHODOV, who was the reserve in the semifinal, is now starting in place of Elmir ALIMZHANOV. So KURBANOV up against Middleton. And Denis Ostrovsky up to referee the first two legs.
David, for me, it's going to come down to KURBANOV here. He had that brutal leg. They were up 22-14 and got out hit 9-3 by Kano, and it was devastated. I mean, it was devastating. And he was replaced for his last leg. And he also went down 6'4" as well to Asami. So Kurbanov struggled mightily, and they need for him to come back in a strong way.
Well, he is nominally the strongest part of that team.
Yeah,
but he's got to be it.
Far and away, he's 10th ranked in the world, but they need more out of him.
Yep.
And it can never happen
That's
again.
a positive sign.
And that was the birth of the cards and non-combativity. And
on a feint to the foot, and then up into the shoulder of Middleton. Oh, beautiful flush attack there as Middleton steps into distance. Kurbanov all over it.
And it can never happen again.
He
Go
gets
fix
parried.
it. And that was
His
the
weapon
birth
gets
of the
parried
cards and
into Middleton's
non-combativity.
mask.
And that's how we got to where we are now. So the fencers keep fencing.
Right. Well, where it got to the penalty stage, like serious penalty stage, which is, where we are now, was at the Doha Grand Prix when two Korean fencers just did nothing. And
Kurbanov
to the point
just
where
what Kazakhstan needed, just what he needed.
Exactly. Middleton pressing. Kurbanov looking for the opportunity. He got it. And he's out to a 4-0 lead in the opening period.
He's a different fencer than he was in the match against Japan.
Yep.
Of course, Kano Koki had something to do with that, but still, you could see there's different speed. He's confident right now.
Absolutely perfect from Ruslan Kurbanov, 5-0. Now let's see if they can keep it going. Paul Allegre on to face Vadim SHARLAIMOV.
Man Mountain SHARLAIMOV.
That's right. I mean, would you wrestle him?
I don't think so. I don't think so. How about that for Kurbanov?
Yeah.
I mean, easier said than done after you take a drubbing as he did to come back, but he has done it so far.
Well, Allegre was very strong in the in their match. Against Hungary. Let's see how he does against Vadim SHARLAIMOV.
What a start.
Really?
SHARLAIMOV was just standing there, 1 foot on, 1 foot off, just daring it. Come on, Give me what you got.
What he's got is a big beat on the blade.
Yeah, and a big long reach advantage.
Oh my, Sharlaimov is like, you know, let's go. How many points is France going to, again, a beat on the blade?
Well, I can tell you by the look on Coach Hervé Faget's face, it's pretty much tells the whole story right here, 7-0.
The question is, how many points are France going to spot this Kazakh team?
Well, Kazakhstan is still trying to win its first medal ever in the men's épée team event at the World Championship. The only individual medal they ever had, and this was by KURBANOV, 2023, when he took bronze. And France is still smarting from the Olympics last year, when in front of the hometown fans that were so amped up. It was such an incredible moment. They took fourth, which is the last place you want to be. It sort of sucked the life a little bit out of the Grand Palais. So this team needs that medal.
So Allegre gets his first.
Boom! Sorry.
Wow.
That was that's the last one.
That's the last one.
That came out of nowhere. He was just sitting there playing
just
coy, and then he just
bang,
exploded.
Bang, yes. Oh, man.
You almost wonder if Allegre is going to shut this down, or if he's going to try for more. No, he's going.
One's a start, but one's not a winner. Oh my! Beautiful counterattack from Sharlaimov. This can only give Kazakhstan more confidence as they go along. Allegre's not going to come after this. He wants this to end. He wants this to go away.
I will tell you, when they squeezed by Italy in the round of 8, the quarterfinals, 45-43, it was Sharlaimov who closed. And when he got that last point against Santarelli, he took off his mask and growled.
Okay, 9-1 for France. In the first, nil point. In the second, 1. 4 in it for Vadim Sharlaimov, and it will be Gaetan BILLA on for France to face Kirill Prokhodov in the third. And I think this will tell us everything. Prokhodov is reserve. Oh, that's right. We didn't have a score sheet for that match.
So in pro basketball, you have 3-pointers, and you can certainly cut into a big lead quickly if you make a few of them. Obviously, we don't have that here, and it's so early in the match. Francis has to chip away. That's after they had reversed. There's no touch there. 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there, but they have to start chipping away a little bit.
Well, Prokhodov came in the 8th and had 6-5 against Yamada. It was a double.
And she gets one there. Attack from the left in preparation. Well, BILLA started that attack, that flesh from so far out of distance.
Prokhodov with the counter. I found the blade, couldn't find the riposte. Oh, my.
Just was able to attack on the step forward there. It's too easy right now for Kazakhstan. Another. Got to give credit to this team after what happened in the semis. It's as devastating a loss as you can possibly have, with a huge lead, and then you lose at the last one. Oh my. And she gets one there. Attack from the left and
all I can say is wow.
That's a wow. And the mindset's so different in the semis. They know if you win, you're guaranteed a medal. It's like, at least the silver.
Okay. Can Kirill Prokhodov get one more? Take it to the target score of 15?
See here from BILLA, you might as well just try. You could try anything because you only have one as your downside.
But that one is on a double.
Right. Wow, this is tough.
5 for Kirill Prokhodov. 1 from Gaetan BILLA on a double. We go to the 4th, Paul Allegre back on for France. And he will face Ruslan KURBANOV. This is pretty, I have to say, it's just shocking.
It's shocking. And we've learned today that you can have major comebacks, but in order to have a major comeback, you need a spark. Somebody, anything.
Yeah.
So far, nothing.
Well, Kazakhstan's got 3 spark makers.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if Allegre can get it going. Kurbanov was shot out of a cannon. We saw that in the first leg. Yeah. I think he took it personally because his leg might have really helped cost the team.
Okay, there's a solo hit.
The second, and we're in the fourth leg.
Referee called halt.
Kept going.
Well, Kurbanov had picked the blade up.
5 remises after he had 5 remises, kept going. Hey, listen, it's a combat sport. The blades are going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always easy to stop the second the ref says halt.
Well, Allegre on that, it's a feint to the foot, and then Kurbanov up, takes the blade, but Allegre just leans back and gets the hit.
Kurbanov did the right stuff there. Allegre was able to get the light.
Again, Kurbanov picks up the blade.
And there's the flesh.
Yeah.
We've seen that at least 3 or 4 times from him so far. After blade taking, always.
Fist pump from Kurbanov. Ooh, Kurbanov goes into a low line and Allegre just steps in.
It really does seem like it's the Kurbanov show because he's provoking all of the actions here.
Yeah.
A couple times he hasn't hit, but...
I mean, he just demonstrated the peril that can come with going for a hit to the foot, even a feint, because
you open yourself up.
Allegre right there with the counterattack. Wow.
Right on the wrist.
Right on the,
forearm, yep.
Yeah. Near target. Double.
Kurbanov did the flesh there. Actually, he hit on the remise to get the double. Missed on the first.
Oh my.
Kurbanov is really feeling it here in this match.
He's taking it personally.
It looks like it. It's there on the hand again. That's the last couple.
He's got plenty of time to take it to 20. Allegre picks up that start of a flash.
Just made up his
That
mind.
takes us
Just made up his
that
mind.
takes us to 20.
Yeah.
Big beat on the blade from Kurbanov as he flies forward, and 20 for Kazakhstan, 7 for France. 5 in that for Paul Allegre, which is the first sign of life we've seen.
Really.
And 6 for Ruslan Kurbanov. It will be Luidgi Middleton out to face Prokhodov.
No, they have the sub in
No,
ALIMZHANOV.
no, it's ALIMZHANOV. Elmir ALIMZHANOV. Well, Luidgi Middleton steps in, takes the blade. The big disengage there, stepping in, catching Middleton on the shoulder. Middleton pressing ALIMZHANOV to the back line. And ALIMZHANOV takes the blade. And then on the second try, gets the hit on the remise. Oh, beautiful. Infighting, back line. Oh, Middleton puts a blade out, and ALIMZHANOV launches. It's Middleton on the back. Middleton, it's like, what happened? ALIMZHANOV looking for the blade, trying to get the parry, and drop into the low line and gets hit. ALIMZHANOV sort of ducks into a counter feint. And then he's just stuck in it, and he gets hit. That will do it. 25-11. Middleton asks for his weapon to be checked. It works. Point stands. 4 in it for Luidgi Middleton. 5 in it for Elmir ALIMZHANOV, and it will be Gaetan BILLA on in the 6th to face Vadim SHARLAIMOV. And we're in the 6th. France has yet to win any of the legs.
The last couple, they got their C legs. They were a little bit better, right? 6-5, 5-4.
Well, BILLA fights his way through there. Well, SHARLAIMOV found the near target, but couldn't get a light up. Where Kazakhstan is getting hit, they're getting hit on going for the foot, doing a duck and counter feint, and leaving themselves in an open position.
The first 3 legs opened up the score for Kazakhstan. The last 2 have sort of
You mean 0-1-1?
Yeah, the next 2 sort of calm the waters a little bit for France, but now it's time to start churning up the waters from their side if they can.
And we've seen SHARLAIMOV do this, go to the back and then say, let me show you how strong I am.
He is strong, and he's quick, and he's long. I mean, he's a big boy. In the middle. BILLA wasn't thinking about that. He didn't expect that.
Let me show you I've shown you my strength, now let me show you my reach.
See, when Japan came back against Kazakhstan, they had one guy, Kano, who was capable of just doing a big leg. It doesn't seem like anyone on this particular French team has that spark right now.
Well, the only one who's really demonstrated that he's not intimidated is Paul Allegre.
I think they got to bring Bardenet in, because I looked earlier. He was involved in a couple of legs where there were just a lot of touches being scored. He's a guy that can go out and get touches. It doesn't seem like the other 3 can right now. So I guess they have to bring Bardenet.
Yeah,
in.
but against Hungary, Bardenet came in the 8th and went 1-5 against Andrasvi.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying that no one here is doing anything, and it's worth a shot. He's able to go out and get touches, whether he gets hit or not.
Okay, we get a passivity call here. So P yellow shown. Well, Allegre is due up next.
I think this is where they should have put him in probably, and Billa has 2 more to go. I don't think, Allegre and Middleton, I don't think those are the guys you put him in for.
Well, you can't put him in for Allegre because he's the only one who's scoring any points.
I'm saying this would have been where if they were going to put him in, this is where it should have been.
That'll do it. 29-12. 1 in it for Gaetan Billa. They could ill afford that in the 6th to only have 1 hit. 4 in it for SHARLAIMOV. Is it PROKHODOV? Yeah, PROKHODOV back on. That was tactical substitution in the 5th. PROKHODOV will face Paul Allegre. Kirill PROKHODOV in the 3rd went 5-1 against Gaetan Billa. Well, I don't see Bardenet. He's in a chair.
Yeah.
I don't see him up and stretching and warming up. PROKHODOV. Allegre got the blade, and PROKHODOV got the foot in close quarters.
Kazakhstan putting on a clinic here.
We're in the 7th leg, and yeah. PROKHODOV looking for the blade. Allegre in with his first in this 7th leg.
Well, France has a storied épée history.
Oh my.
They won 10 of the last 15 world titles, so this is going to be a rough one to swallow, that's for sure.
Allegre just steps into distance, takes 1 step into distance, and gets tagged.
Kazakhstan is on its way to its first ever World Championship men's épée team medal, it appears.
Allegre, he's got, oh, there it is. He was going for a hit to the foot. Every time they have tried that or a duck and counter attack, they've gotten hit on a counter.
But every time they've had a flesh, they've scored. They've scored on,
yeah.
They've been so successful in a lot of stuff.
I'm just saying that those things have not paid off. Not that they've noticed. But both PROKHODOV and Allegre are on 3. So no net pickup so far.
That was a nice one.
Yeah. Allegre is like, I think he's unhappy with himself.
I think so.
For letting Prokhodov get away with that.
Nice one there by Allegre.
Double. Can Prokhodov close this out? Yes, he can.
Yep. Was he okay? He took a big tumble there. Allegre. Yeah, he is. He's up.
Okay. 35-18. Kazakhstan leading France. So 6 in that for Paul Allegre, and 6 in that for Kirill Prokhodov. We go to the 8th. Gaetan BILLA or Bardenet? Gaetan BILLA. On for France, Ruslan KURBANOV. I kind of think that it's possible KURBANOV is going to have BILLA for lunch. But you never know. It's EPEE. Double.
Just trying to look at this from a different perspective from France, is that BILLA is the future, potentially.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's 24, Bardenet's 35. And maybe they just made the decision, let's give our young guys a chance here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Maybe if the score was closer, maybe they changed their mind on that.
That was near target. I couldn't really tell from the monitor precisely where, and we didn't get a replay, not that it matters. I think they're getting pretty close to a passivity call here. Double. Well, the patented Ruslan Kurbanov flesh attack.
Which started from the very first touch of the very first leg of this match.
Double. Oh, oh. Oh my. 40-22. And Ruslan Kurbanov's last hit in this bronze medal match was a classic. Take that. 5 in it for Kurbanov, 4 for Gaetan BILLA, and 2 of those on doubles. And now we've got the battle of the big boys, SHARLAIMOV and Middleton.
Well, SHARLAIMOV had this incredible celebration when he scored the winning touch against Italy in the quarterfinals. I can't imagine he'll have the same visceral reaction here, but I certainly want to take a look at his face when it's over.
Okay, they've beaten Italy, and they're about to beat France.
And they almost beat #1 Japan. They almost should have beat them, right? That was close.
So double there. Oh, if only he had landed that.
Moves pretty well for such a big guy.
Yeah. But Middleton found the blade. Stepping in.
That's after. He says good. Touch is good.
SHARLAIMOV trying to find Middleton as he went past, couldn't do it.
I think this is the first lead any of the French fencers have had in any leg. Am I correct?
It is.
It is, right?
It is. SHARLAIMOV I mean, he really doesn't need to do anything.
No.
But I'm beginning to think that he might want to try
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Middleton has had a couple war whoops in his last couple actions, so he's feeling it a little bit right now. The lead was 18, now it's 13. There's still a minute 40 left.
Yeah.
If we keep going along at this pace,
Well,
who knows?
SHARLAIMOV has surrendered his weapon. He's got to get with the program here.
Yeah. He got himself a break. You know, they got a 30-second break. Anyway, he needed that to clear the head. Oh my.
Well, about the worst thing you could do in a situation like this is take it for granted.
Yeah. He needed to provoke and do something like that. Middleton's not thinking about defense right now, so he's a little bit vulnerable in that respect. Good double there by SHARLAIMOV.
Okay.
Guess what?
One away. One away from the bronze medal.
First ever in the Worlds for Kazakhstan.
That'll do it. That will do it. 45-31. Kazakhstan. Whoops.
So
France,
that's a whoops. Yeah, fourth in Paris, fourth here, but
it's a bronze medal for Kazakhstan, and that was a commanding performance. That was a commanding performance. So, well, 5 in that for SHARLAIMOV, and 9 for Luidgi Middleton, which is the most points. That is pretty much equals France's output up to the 5th leg.
Wow, that's amazing, really.
Yeah.
We've been around a long time. We've never seen that.
Okay. So we got another bronze medal match coming up. Japan v. It's like Japan is in every. It's in every match, and that's probably because they are.